Good morning, students. Today the topic that we are going to study is figures of speech. Figures of speech does not have any limit in English. There are numbers of figures of speech in English literature, and these figures of speech are used to beautify the literature, to make us understand the things more easily, and it is like as we sprinkle the salt to make the food tasty. In the same way, the figures of speech are used in a poem specially to make it more expressive and more beautiful, and more we are able to understand it more easily. So these figures of speech plays a very important role in understanding and making the work of literature beautiful. So they are the figurative language. These figures of speech are used as a figurative language. Means they are like the sign language. We use the mental expressions to show them in the name of figures or by writing them. So there are many types of figures of speech. Today we will study some commonly used figures of speech. Among them, most commonly used is simile. What is simile? Simile is used to compare two unlike things by using like, as, or so in the sentences. So it is used by using like or as mainly in the sentences. So if we see the example, she is like an angel. Here the girl is compared with an angel, and the common thing between them is their beauty. So she is like an angel. Next example is the girl's eyes are as black as coal. Here the eyes of a girl are compared with coal. So the girl's eyes are as black as coal. So these are the similes: as, black as, like as. These all are the words that are used mainly to figure out simile. Now next is metaphor. What is metaphor? Metaphor is also used to compare two unlike things, but the difference between the metaphor and the simile is that the metaphor is used to compare two uncommon things, but in a metaphor, these words like, as, so are not used to express the feelings, to compare the feelings, to compare the things. For example, our soldiers are lion. So here soldiers are compared with lion, and they both have in common is the bravery. But here the words like and as are not used to compare the soldiers with the lion. So this is the main difference between a simile and a metaphor. If you have to figure out a simile or a metaphor, this is the best thing to find the difference between them. Next example is the camel is a ship of desert. Here the camel is compared to a ship, but here the word like or as is not used. So this is the metaphor. Next figure of speech is personification. What is personification? Personification is used to give human qualities to a dead or a non-living being or a thing or an object. So personification is used for any non-living thing or an object to give it a life. If you, in an easy way, we say give it a life, or sometimes we uses such words to compare the such type of things to a living being. So now look at the example. The sun smiled at us. So the sun is compared with the smile of a human being. The sun smiled at. Next is opportunity was knocking at the door. Actually, nobody knocks at the door. Opportunity never comes. But here, the word knocking is used for the opportunity. So these words like smiled, that is used for the sun. Knocking, that is used for the opportunity. This shows the personification in these sentences. So the poets use such type of words to compare with the non-living things or objects to make the poem more interesting and to beautify the things. Next is hyperbole. What is hyperbole? It is used to overstate or forcibly state any statement. It is used to show something forcibly, like you are brighter than the shiniest star. Actually, you are not a star, but your beauty, your work is so bright that you are compared to a star. So it is written, you are brighter than the shiniest star. Her brain is the size of a pea. Pea is very small. So her brain is compared with the size of a pea. So it is written, her brain is the size of a pea. Next is apostrophe. Apostrophe is used to compare any non-living thing or object to a living thing. Sometimes what happens, we start talking to our non-living objects as though they are living, and we compare them and we talk to them as our friends or human beings. So this type of way of talking or writing is the apostrophe. This is in this figure of speech that we use is the apostrophe. For example, life, I cannot understand. So the person is talking to life and saying that I cannot understand you. Next, blow, wind, blow. The person is talking to the wind, blow, wind, blow. So sometimes this happens that you start talking to your non-living things as though they have a life and they are understanding you. So these are the apostrophe figure of speech, and it is written with the help of an exclamatory mark. It is an exclamatory expression. So these are some of the figures of speech that are commonly used. So and slowly we will go further. So for this class we have taken these 5 figures of speech to understand what are the main figures of speech that are used in English literature.